Hey everyone, I'm here again to do another tutorial. I'm just going to show you how quick this stuff is really to put on. This is like I would want it to be my 5-minute face, but it may end up longer because I talk a lot. But I'm going to start out with the Glorious Primer. It just kind of gives a smooth canvas for your face. You can use it on your eyes and your face. And I just put a dab in my hands and I rub it all over my face and my eyes. And people also use it in their hair, like in place of like their hair serum, because it just kind of gives it a sleek and a little bit of a shininess to it. Kind of tames the frizzies. Okay, so first we have our new Beachfront bronzer, and I use the color in Sunset. Yeah, Sunset. And I'm going to do that first, just a little bit. One side is more of a matte and one's a shimmer, and I'm just sticking with the matte right now. So I'm just going to do it all over my face. And when my skin's not looking so great, then I will use our Touch Cream foundation. But because I feel like it looks pretty decent right now, I'm just going to use the bronzer and then our Touch powder. So there, that's that. And then, sorry, I'm going to do our new Dainty Cream shadow. And I'm not like, a big makeup person by any means, and so I'm kind of basic. But this stuff seriously lasts all day long. And those of you that know me, or if you don't, I guess you're fixing to know me, but I have Tourette syndrome, and so my tick or whatever is that I blink my eyes really bad. Some days like really, really bad, to where I can't even like really see to drive, or I shouldn't drive. And so that's why, that's why I started selling Younique, because I could do this from my house and not have to drive anywhere and still contribute to our income. So yeah, it's been really awesome. But when I do drive, I have a tendency to do all of this in my car. Don't tell anyone. But I don't do it while I'm actually driving, but if I'm like at a stoplight or something, or when I get somewhere, I'll sit in the parking lot real quick and just do it. I don't know why I don't do it before I leave the house. I guess it's because I always seem to be in a rush, like running late or whatever. So I just always have it in my purse with me, and I just do it then. And then I'm just going to throw on a little bit of our cream. Oh, this stuff falls out. Of our cream shadow in the color Elegant. Okay. A little bit of technical difficulty there, huh? So I'm just going to put some of that up top. It's just a little bit of a very light gold shimmer. We're supposed to be getting one cream shadow a month, I think, maybe through the end of the year, and I'm really, really hoping for some that are going to be more matte, because, I don't know, I like matte colors. Like, I love our matte pigments, but the cream shadows are so much easier for me to put on when I'm in the car. So yeah. So there, that's done. And then I have my eyeliner is Passionate, and I just do a little bit. If I do eyeshadow, then I'm not really a big liner girl. Maybe just a little bit. But then if I don't do any eyeshadow, then I'll put on more liner usually. So I just do it really light. And this stuff, see, my eyes get real watery. I just have really watery eyes, and I think a lot of that goes along with my blinking too. But so I've always had problems finding eye makeup that would stay on, but this stuff lasts all day. I don't blink it off, and it doesn't come off with my watery eyes. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes for a second. And when I do this in the car, I don't even use a lash curler, because our 3D mascara gives it a little bit of a curl anyway. I think it like lifts it up. So I don't typically do that in the car. Now on my left eye, I'm going to do Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara to show you just how, the 3D compares to just a regular mascara. And from what I've read, this stuff, this Tarte stuff, is supposed to be a good mascara. You know, I think it's pretty popular. It's a more expensive mascara, I think, as opposed to just like a CoverGirl or L'Oreal or whatever. This is just a little sample size that I have, but okay, so there's like basically one coat. See, I don't have, you can see my lashes, they're very light colored, and there's just not much there. Okay, now for 3D mascara. Sorry, this is already over 5 minutes. Told you I'll talk a lot. I have our lash brow comb, and I have to do my brows. And then a lot of times I'll try to warm up the gel, but I mean, it just depends. Like I'll warm it through, like, you know, in my hands, or if I'm actually at home when I'm doing mascara, I'll put it under warm water. I mean, you don't have to, but sometimes I like to, especially when I'm on the end of my set, like when I've had it for a few months, and maybe it's getting to like the end of its life or whatever, then I will try to warm it up a little bit. But I actually just opened up this set, so it doesn't really need it. Okay, so there's my gel. Here's my fibers, and I like to just kind of roll it in my hand real quick. And I start like, I don't do it at the base. I do more like halfway up and out to the tips. Okay. Now I'm going to follow up with the gel again, and you can kind of experiment. I used to do like gel fibers, let that dry, and then do gel again, but now I'm trying it with just a quick gel fibers gel without even letting it sit, just to see. You have to seal the fibers on with the gel so they don't fall on your face. And then I do just one more of the fibers on the tips. So I've got this fan blowing on me right now, so it's making my eyes even more blinky and watery. People hear I have Tourette syndrome, and they think, oh, you know, you have the cussing disease, and no, really only like 15% of people with Tourette syndrome cuss uncontrollably like that. I mean, I cuss, but I always am fully aware of what I'm doing. It's my vice, cussing. But, okay, and then the gel. But having Tourette syndrome, and people thinking that, I have been able to have a little bit of fun with it. You know, mess with people, freak them out a little bit with cussing that they think is like I'm doing it like uncontrollably, but I'm really not. I just like to mess with them because, you know, I'm kind of like that. It's really kind of hard to see exactly what I'm doing without the mirror, but hopefully you can see the difference. Okay, so look. And really, I just did a light coat, so I don't pack it on. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Look. That's a big difference. So, yeah. So, there's that. And now, I'm going to do my powder. I'm trying to make this really fast. Sorry. There's my powder. And I just throw it on real quick. Sorry. So, there's my powder. Like I said, if I'm having like a bad skin day, I'll use my cream also. And then I do a little bit more bronzer on top of the powder. Maybe get some of that shimmer in there. And then you can tell that I'm just like, you know, I just kind of throw everything on. Oh well. Then I do a little bit of our blush. We have this new pressed blusher that I love. Before it was like a loose mineral blush, and so I didn't really use it a whole lot because, again, being in the truck driving, it wasn't really conducive to that. Okay, now to finish up, I'm going to use my Passionate Purple eyeliner again. I'm going to use it on our lips. Just a little bit. Just line them. And I'll fill them in a little bit. And I mean, if I miss faces, that's okay. I don't care because I'm going to put a lip stain over it. That doesn't really matter. This is just kind of to give it, like, you know, a base or whatever. You don't have to. Sometimes, usually I do a lip stain without the liner, but. Okay, so we have these new 7 lip stains, and I'm going to use Savvy, which is kind of a purple, which is why I did the purple eyeliner on my lips. It's just real liquidy. And it just takes a second to dry, really. It'll dry, and then it won't go anywhere. If I do brighter eye colors, then I do lighter lip color. But since my eye color is, the eyeshadow is light, I'm going to do a darker, you know, lips. So yeah, this stain rocks socks. Seriously, it lasts all day, y'all. Okay, so yeah, just a very kind of minimal bit of makeup, but good coverage. And sometimes I like to throw some of my Sappy lip stain over this one. I'm all about mixing some colors. I don't do a whole lot, but just a little bit. Okay, so that's it. I know this was long. It's way more than 5 minutes, but that's just how I roll. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Bye.